E to 5 miles. Visual on target?
Negative on full visual. Heavy fog still clinging to the shoreline. I'm seeing debris on approach. Looks like ship wreckage, scattered across the shoreline.
Naval vessel wreckage? The one from the mission briefing?
Affirmative. This must be what HQ was so concerned about. Oh my, there's more. I can see corpses among the debris.
Corpses? Confirm, please.
Confirming. Multiple bodies. Some look partially consumed.
Consumed, as in eaten? Please tell me you mean consumed by the sea and not something took a bite.
I mean bite marks. Large ones too.
Hold the position for a second. All vessels maintain distance until we have a better visual. Wraith, what's your status?
Holding at 2 kilometers from shoreline. Heavy fog obscuring direct visual.
My sensors are detecting organic matter dispersed throughout, consistent with violent disintegration, not natural deterioration.
Command said this was a reconnaissance mission. They didn't mention whatever this is.
They rarely do. That's why they send us.
Great. So we're the expendable ones, as usual.
Cut the chatter. Apex, what's your call?
We proceed as planned. Maintain pincer formation. Wraith takes west approach. Octane and Gibraltar from south. Pathfinder and I will come in from the east. We establish beachheads and move inland to rendezvous at the center.
Copy that.
Understood.
I'm detecting unusual seismic activity. Massive tremors beneath the island's surface. Looks like something extremely powerful is banging around underneath.
Team, be advised. Weather system moving in. Visibility will be further reduced.
Perfect. Because fog wasn't enough. Now we get rain too.
Hey guys, is anyone else's equipment going haywire? My sensors are spiking all over the place. Looks like there might be some kind of jammer nearby.
Could be. I'm getting interference too.
Something on that island is clearly being hidden. Apex, did you see the initial reports? The naval vessel. It didn't just sink. The wreckage was torn apart, like something colossal got a hold of it.
Yeah, I saw. Command's keeping tight-lipped though, but that's why we're here. Pincer formation still the plan?
Affirmative. I'm sticking with you on the southeast.
Good. I've got a bad feeling about this one. More than usual.
The data is concerning. The vessel was a Class 4 destroyer, heavily armored. And yet it was torn apart like paper.
What could do that? Nothing in our briefing mentioned a threat of that magnitude.
That's what worries me. Command knows more than they're telling us. And what makes me even more suspicious are the communications from the destroyer before it went silent.
What about them?
The last message. Don't look at it. Whatever you do, don't look at its face.
What the hell does that mean?
Unknown, but it was repeated multiple times, with increasing urgency.
Have you told the others?
Negative. Didn't want to cause panic, especially Octane. You know how he gets...
Good call. Let's keep this between us for now. At least until we have more information.
Agreed. But Apex, be careful. Something about this doesn't add up. I don't think it's just people we're dealing with this time. Or an animal either. We've got a goddamn monster on our hands here.
All vessels, report status.
West approach holding steady. Preparing to deploy landing craft.
South approach on track. Minor equipment malfunctions, but nothing critical.
My ship's going nuts. Readings all over the place, but we're still moving. Unfortunately,
East approach with Apex. All systems functioning within parameters, though experiencing increasing interference.
All teams, prepare for landing protocol. Stay in constant contact. Report anything unusual immediately or just shoot it.
Copy that.
Understood.
define unusual on Death Island. The baseline is already pretty messed up.
You know what I mean, Octane? If it looks like it will kill you, it probably can.
Fine.
Approaching shoreline now. Debris field is extensive. Confirms violent destruction.
Same on west approach. There's blood. A lot of blood. Staining the rocks. Some looks fresh.
Stay alert. We don't know if whatever did this is still active. Or nearby.
Apex, I'm detecting movement on the island. Moving erratically all in the same place.
Wildlife?
Negative. Too large, and moving with what looks like no direction other than in circles.
All teams. Be advised. Possible hostile entity on the island. Approach with extreme caution.
Understood. Weapons ready.
Copy that.
Oh, great. So it's definitely a monster island. That's just perfect.
Landing craft deployed. Approaching shore now.
Already at the western shoreline. Beachhead secure. No immediate signs of life, but this place feels wrong. Something about it isn't right. The air is heavy.
Keep descriptions detailed. Any actual tactical observations?
Shoreline composed of black volcanic rock. Dense foliage unlike anything I've seen before. Almost looks artificial, or evolved separately from normal plant life. Look at these formations. Plants shouldn't grow like this.
South Beach reached. Getting some seriously distorted readings on my equipment, like interference or jamming. Anyone else getting this?
Affirmative. But regardless, stick to the plan. Maintain formation as we move inland.
Fog's starting to dissipate. I can see the ocean clearly now. It's unsettling how many wrecks are out there.
All teams report a status as you move inland.
Moving from West Beachhead. Terrain is difficult. Rocks are sharp, almost like they've been sculpted to be that way.
South team advancing. The silence is crushing here. No birds, no insects, nothing.
All right, I'm moving too. Stay sharp.
Copy that. Apex, are you getting the same sensory impressions I am? I'm only barely a mile away, so we should be having the same experience, generally speaking.
If you mean a crushing sense of dread, then yes. I felt it the moment I stepped on shore.
It's more than that. There's something here, something watching us.
You've got eyes on a hostile?
Negative, just a sensation. But my instruments are registering unusual electromagnetic fluctuations.
Keep me posted. I can come over to you if necessary.
Thanks. Oh, and look at the ground. What do you make of it?
Good God. I think I've got some bone fragments over here.
It's the same for me, and they appear to be petrified, as if they've been here for centuries. Yet some seem fresh. A temporal anomaly?
I don't know, but I don't like it. What kind of place is this?
One moment. I'm scanning something up ahead.
What is it?
I think you should see for yourself. This was no accident. No animal I know could make marks like these.
Damn. All teams. We're finding disturbing evidence here. Remains of what appear to be human victims. Exercise extreme caution.
Finding similar evidence on the western approach. Skeletal remains scattered among the vegetation. Some look centuries old. Others seem recent. Too recent.
This is seriously messed up. I'm hearing noises, like guttural sounds, coming from deeper inside the island. I'd even argue that it kind of sounds like crying.
Don't be absurd. Whatever we're after here doesn't strike me as a weeping child. All teams continue to advance. How far are we all from the rendezvous point?
About 2 miles. Through dense vegetation. Visibility poor. Something about the foliage seems to absorb light.
The silence is the worst part. Just my footsteps and that annoying ambient. Anyone else hear that?
Like the island is breathing? Yeah, I hear it. Getting louder as I move inland.
Unfortunately, it is the same for me. Keep your wits about you, men. This is still mostly a reconnaissance mission. We observe, we document, we extract, and hopefully we get out of here without firing a single bullet.
Well, I'm fighting the urge to run back to the boat right now.
I'm approaching what appears to be an ancient pathway carved into the rock. Definitely artificial. Someone made this.
I'm seeing a similar path leading deeper into the island. Following it should take me toward the rendezvous point.
These carvings along the side, they depict something. Some kind of ritual or a warning?
I found something similar. A stone tablet with similar imagery. The same figure recurring. Always associated with death, it seems.
Whatever this is, it's been here a hell of a long time, and people have known about it.
This changes the mission parameters. We need to identify what we're dealing with, then determine containment protocols.
Containment? That wasn't in the briefing.
Standing orders for unknown entities, particularly those with historical context, as this clearly has.
Remember, though, our primary objective is identification and documentation, not engagement.
Copy that. South team proceeding with caution.
West team acknowledged, though I have to say, every instinct I have is screaming to turn back.
For once, I actually agree with Wraith. This place is dangerous, on a fundamental level.
Progress report, team. I've moved about half a mile inland. The vegetation is getting thicker, almost like it doesn't want us to pass.
West team continuing inland. Found more remains. Look at the difference in decomposition. Some look centuries old. Others could be from last week.
This confirms a pattern. Whatever's happening here has been going on for a long time.
Guys, I think I'm hearing something, and I'm fairly sure it sounds like roaring, but more screechy. It's coming from deeper in the island. There it is again! Jesus, it's loud, like it's in pain or angry, really angry.
I hear it too now. Traveling through the ground almost. Makes my teeth rattle.
Pathfinder, what's your status?
Moving northeast, following what appears to be a dried riverbed. The sounds are echoing differently here, creating an audio illusion of multiple sources.
I'm approaching a clearing ahead. We'll provide visual once I have better vantage.
Octane, what's your position?
About a mile inland, near what looks like an ancient structure, or what's left of one. Just rubble now, but definitely man-made.
Interesting. Any markings or inscriptions?
Checking now. Got something. Footprints. Recent ones too, but they're huge.
Do not follow any tracks.
Don't worry, not planning on it.
The roars are getting louder from my position. More frequent too. Whatever it is, it's agitated.
Hold up. I see something up ahead.
What is it, Pathfinder?
I don't. It's tall. Really tall. And pale. Oh my god. It's coming this way.
Pathfinder. Pathfinder, respond. Pathfinder.
Apex, you're closest to him. What's his status?
I can't reach him. No response on any channel. I'm moving to his last known position.
Negative, Apex. Hold the position. We need to regroup immediately and evacuate.
Holy crap. What the hell is this thing?
Pathfinder, come in. Pathfinder, do you read me? Pathfinder, please respond. Are you hurt? I'm headed your way. Just hang on. I'm about 100 meters from Pathfinder's last position. Moving carefully, there's a ridge ahead. I might be able to get visual from there.
Proceed with extreme caution. Be prepared to fall back immediately.
I'm changing course to support. ETA 15 minutes to your position, Apex.
I can get there faster.
Negative. We don't know what we're dealing with.
I'm at the ridge, looking over now. Oh my god. No. No!
Apex, report. What do you see?
It's Pathfinder. He's frickin' dead. There's something there with him. It's tearing him apart.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Visual confirmation.
Yes, I can see it. It's kind of humanoid, but at least 9 feet tall, emaciated. And it's just ripping him apart like he's made of paper.
Retreat.
It's still there, standing over what's left of him.
Apex, you need to move. Now, get out of there.
Something got him. It was huge, pale. I only saw it for a second, but it ripped him apart. We need to get out of here. Now, call for backup.
I saw it too. Moving fast. It's heading south. Octane, Gibraltar, get back to your ships.
We're trying, but something's moving in the trees. I can hear it breathing.
Apex, get to your ship. Radio command and tell them what happened.
It's getting closer. I can hear it. Oh God, it's right there, in the trees. I think it sees me.
Octane, run. Head for the shore.
I'm trying. It's so fast. I can't.
Octane, Gibraltar, where are you?
South Ridge. I can see Octane. He is being pursued. Moving to assist.
I'm headed your way. Apex, what's your status?
Moving back to the shore, fast as I can. The thing isn't following me. At least I don't think so.
Keep moving. Don't stop for anything.
It's got Octane. I can see it. It's dragging him into the trees.
Gibraltar, fall back. That's an order. Get to the shore.
I can't leave him.
He's gone. You'll be next if you don't move.
Apex, you need to move faster. That thing is still out there.
What about Octane?
He's gone. I couldn't reach him in time. It dragged him away.
Damn it. What about you?
Moving back to shore, but I think it's following me. I can hear it, moving through the trees.
Keep going then. Don't stop. Wraith, what's your status?
Headed back to West Beach. Moving fast. That thing was incredibly quick. I caught a glimpse of it. Moves like lighting. I don't even know how Pathfinder was able to get that picture without being slaughtered first.
I'm getting close to the east shore, about a quarter of a mile out. The vegetation is thinning.
I can see the beach, almost there. Oh bollocks, I hear stomping, and it sounds like it's coming this way.
Well, don't just stop running then.
It's too close. There's no way I can outrun it. Going to try to hold it off. Buy you some time.
No, that's suicide.
Already decided. Get to your ship. Tell them what happened.
Gibraltar.
I heard gunfire from the South Beach. Gibraltar, are you there?
Gibraltar, come in. Gibraltar.
Wait, what's this? I found this on the ground. What is it? Oh no, I hear it now too. Stomping, coming my way, fast.
Wraith, run! Wraith! Wraith, are you there? Please respond. Please be alive. Gibraltar, come in, Gibraltar. Don't do this. We need you. Please respond. Octane, any chance you're still alive? Anybody? Please respond. I can see the shore now, guys. Almost to the landing craft. I'll get help, I promise. I'll come back for you. If any of you are still alive. Dear God, no. I can see smoke from the shore. No. No! Our ship is on fire! It's sinking. How is this possible? Gibraltar, Wraith, Octane. If any of you can hear this, our extraction is gone. I repeat, the ship is destroyed. This can't be right. I can see vessels on the horizon. Large ones. They're marked with Foundation. I don't recognize the insignia. Not military. Not any branch I know. They're coming this way. I need to hide. I don't know if they're friendly. Moving back to the tree line.
Soldier, do not attempt to contact anyone. Your situation is contained.
Who is this? How did you get this frequency?
That's irrelevant. What matters is your cooperation.
My team is dead, killed by something on this island.
We are aware. Most unfortunate, but unavoidable.
Unavoidable? What the hell does that mean? You knew about this thing?
We've been holding SCP-096 here for some time. Your military vessel stumbled upon its containment zone, despite our warnings to stay clear of this area.
Containment zone? SCP-096? You knew this monster was here?
Of course. The Foundation maintains and secures anomalous entities. SCP-096 is one such entity. Unfortunately, your team has now been exposed.
Exposed? We're all dead except for me.
Perhaps, but exposure can take many forms. Tell me, soldier, did you see its face?
Its face? I don't know. Maybe. I saw it tearing Pathfinder apart.
That's Problematic, yet you are still alive? How on earth is that possible? That makes you worth rescuing. We need to know what makes you immune. A recovery team is being dispatched. Do not attempt to leave the island.
Like hell I won't. That thing is still out there, hunting me.
It hunts those who have seen its face. Direct visual contact triggers its aggressive state. Even photographs are sufficient. And yet, somehow, you aren't dead yet.
Is that why, Wraith? They found a photograph, and then it came for them.
Precisely. SCP-096 will relentlessly pursue anyone who has viewed its face until they are terminated.
So I'm already dead. Is that what you're saying?
You should be, yes. So that means you either didn't actually see its face, or you have some kind of special immunity. Our containment specialists are en route. Foundation vessels will reach the island within the hour. Find shelter. Avoid further visual contact with SCP-96. And pray we reach you before it does.
Why should I trust you? You knew this thing was here. You let us walk right into it.
Your trust is irrelevant. Your options are limited. Cooperate and potentially survive. Or resist and certainly perish. Choose wisely, soldier.
Soldier, this is Watcher 005, Foundation Containment Specialist. You need to respond. We're tracking your position. Our recovery teams are approaching your location. Acknowledge this message, bitch. I know you're receiving these. Your device is still active. Airplane mode won't save you, I'm afraid. Soldier, your friends are gone. They were compromised. Your best chance of survival is to cooperate. SCP-096 is still active in your vicinity. You're in extreme danger. We can help you, but only if you cooperate. Recovery Team Alpha has landed on the western shore. Recovery Team Beta approaching from the south. Your position is approximately half a mile inland from the eastern shore. We can extract you safely, but you must follow our instructions precisely. Soldier, I understand your reluctance, but you have no alternatives. The island is now under complete Foundation quarantine. No unauthorized vessels will be permitted to approach. No communications will reach beyond our perimeter. You're alone, unless you accept our assistance. Our teams are thorough. They will find you, one way or another. Think of this as an opportunity, rather than a threat. The Foundation can offer you employment. Someone with your skills and experience, who has survived an SCP-096 encounter, is exceptionally valuable to us, especially if you somehow possess immunity.
I'm not cooperating with you. You sent us to die.
No, your military sent you to die. This area has been designated a restricted zone for years. Your superiors chose to ignore our warnings. Political games, using their own people as pawns.
Bullcrap. We had no intel about any Foundation, or any SCP, whatever you call it.
Your superiors withheld information. It wouldn't be the first time, but that's irrelevant now. Your team is gone, and you're stranded. Our offer stands. Cooperation ensures survival.
I saw what you did to my friends. Your people have them.
Incorrect. We recovered their remains for proper disposal. SCP-096 terminated them. Not us. We're cleaning up the aftermath.
Proper disposal? They deserve military honors, not to be disposed of like trash.
They saw SCP-96's face. Their bodies may contain anomalous properties now. It's for global security, not disrespect.
Go to hell.
You're not thinking clearly. So just remember, we've recovered 2 of your team members, Sergeant Wraith and Grenadier Octane. Their faces were pale, lifeless, a common effect of SCP-96 encounters. The 3rd member, Gibraltar, remains unaccounted for, though blood evidence suggests a similar fate. We're still searching. I'm going to be direct with you, soldier. My patience is wearing thin. You have valuable information. Information that could endanger the entire world. I know you saw it. The pale figure. SCP-096. You have 2 choices. Cooperate with the Foundation or be terminated. This island is its containment zone. Its existence must remain a secret. Choose wisely. My teams will close in on your position within the hour. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I'm offering you a chance. More than we usually give in these situations purely because of your possible immunity. Don't waste it.
Gibraltar, Wraith, Octane. I'm hiding in the eastern section, near a cave system. These Foundation people are everywhere. They've got the beaches surrounded. I think they're hunting me, or hunting the thing that killed you. Probably both. I'll find a way out. I'll make sure people know what happened here, I promise. I won't let them cover this up. I can hear them coming. Have to move again. I'm sorry I got you all into this. I saw your teams with the body bags. That was Wraith. And Octane?
Yes, I told you. SCP-096 terminated them. Their bodies need to be properly contained, as do all remains that have interacted with SCP entities.
What about Gibraltar?
Still searching, though evidence suggests a similar outcome. Large blood trail leading into the forest. Signs of struggle. Weapon discharge. But no body yet.
And what happens to me if I cooperate?
You will be debriefed, evaluated for potential anomalous effects, and offered employment. Your military background makes you valuable alongside that immunity immunity you seem to possess. The Foundation can use someone with your skills, especially someone who has encountered SCP-096 and survived.
And if I decline?
That's not recommended. Those who decline typically become D-class personnel, used for testing, or they are terminated if deemed too high a security risk.
So I'm a prisoner either way?
You're a witness to information that could cause mass casualties. If knowledge of SCP-096 spreads, if images of its face circulate, millions could die. The Foundation prevents that, at any cost.
I need time to think.
You have 30 minutes, then my teams will find you, with or without your cooperation.
What do you really want with me?
Finally, a sensible question. Go to the old lighthouse on the North Shore. Come alone and unarmed. You have 45 minutes. Coordinates have been sent to your device.
And if it's a trap?
If we wanted you dead, soldier, you'd be dead already. My teams have you surrounded. This is a courtesy, not a negotiation.
Fine, but I want answers, real ones, about what that thing is.
You'll get them at the lighthouse. 45 minutes. Don't be late.
I'm on my way, but I'm keeping my sidearm.
Understandable, but unnecessary. You've seen what SCP-096 can do. Do you really think your sidearm would help?
It's not for the creature.
Trust issues. Reasonable. Keep your weapon then. It makes no difference to me.
I'm heading north now. The terrain is rough. Should I be concerned about running into that thing again?
SCP-096 is currently being tracked by our aerial units. It's on the western side of the island, away from your path, but move quickly nonetheless. Its movements can be unpredictable.
I can see Foundation personnel in the distance. They're setting up some kind of perimeter.
Standard containment protocol. Ignore them. They won't interfere with you, as long as you head directly to our meeting point.
The terrain opens up ahead. I think I can see the lighthouse.
Excellent.
I can see someone in a hazmat suit standing at the top of it. That you?
No, it is my clone. It will do the showing, and I will do the telling.
You have cloning technology? Jesus.
We'll discuss that when you arrive. Hurry! Daylight is fading.
I'm at the lighthouse. Coming in now.
Good. Come to the second floor and look at my clone. He will do the hand gestures and I will do the talking. Now, look at the tablet I'm holding.
What am I looking at?
CP-096 file, clearance level 3, specifically prepared for your briefing. I'll send it here too as a record.
Jesus Christ. That's it. That's the thing that killed my team.
Yes, SCP-096, commonly referred to as the Shy Guy, a highly dangerous sentient humanoid entity.
What is it exactly?
Origin unknown. It stands approximately 2.5 meters tall, severely emaciated appearance, pale gray skin, disproportionately long arms and legs.
And why does it kill?
SCP-096 is normally docile until someone views its face, directly or indirectly, even through photographs or video. Once its face is observed, it enters an agitated state and will pursue the viewer with incredible speed and strength until that person is terminated.
That's why it attacked after Pathfinder took that photo.
Precisely. Your teammate Pathfinder viewed its face through his camera, triggering SCP-096. Then his image was shared with the others, dooming them as well.
So why am I still alive? I saw it too.
That's what makes you interesting and valuable.
The ship that went down before us. They encountered this thing too?
Yes, a naval vessel accidentally breached the containment zone. Someone on board captured an image of SCP-096. The result was total loss.
And that's why you've cordoned off the island?
This island has been SCP-096's containment zone for decades. It's remote, naturally isolated, and until recently, effectively kept SCP-096 away from civilian populations.
Why not just kill it? If it's this dangerous?
Attempted termination has proven difficult. SCP-096 possesses extraordinary regenerative capabilities and extreme durability. Conventional weapons are ineffective, and more drastic measures risk unforeseen consequences.
Wait, you're saying this thing is unkillable?
Not necessarily unkillable, but beyond our current termination capabilities, and potentially valuable for research. So we contain rather than destroy.
Research? That thing slaughtered my entire team. What possible value could it have?
Its properties could advance regenerative medicine by centuries. Its unique physical capabilities could revolutionize material science. But most importantly, understanding SCP-096 helps us understand other anomalies and protect humanity from them.
Other anomalies? You mean there are more things like this?
The Foundation currently contains thousands of anomalous entities, some benign, many dangerous, all kept secret from the public for global security. This is SCP-682, for example. It is also known as the unkillable reptile and could destroy the world if attacked the wrong way.
This is insane.
It's reality, a reality we protect the world from. Now you understand the gravity of the situation. If this information gets out, if images of SCP-096 circulate, countless lives could be lost. You saw its face. You are a risk. However, your military training makes you a valuable asset. We can offer you a position within the Foundation, dedicated to maintaining SCP-096's containment. Your other option is termination.
This is a lot to process. You're asking me to just disappear, join your secret organization.
I'm offering you purpose and survival, more than your military gave you when they sent you here unprepared.
I need time to think.
You have until we reach the mainland. Approximately 3 hours. I suggest you use it wisely. Now follow the clone. It'll take you to where you need to go. Follow the clone to the shore. Our vessel is waiting.
So I'm just supposed to walk away from my entire life, my family, my career?
Your military record will show you died heroically in a classified operation. Your family will receive full benefits and honors. But yes, your old life ends today.
And what exactly will I be doing for the Foundation?
Initially, you'll be thoroughly debriefed and studied. Your apparent immunity to SCP-096's kill trigger is unprecedented. After that, you'll be assigned to a containment unit, most likely SCP-096's. Given your unique resistance, your military experience will be valuable too, particularly in tactical containment scenarios.
And I'm just supposed to trust you after everything that's happened?
Trust is irrelevant. Understanding is what matters. You've seen what SCP-096 can do. You've seen what happens when containment fails. Now imagine that happening in a major city. Or if someone posted its image online, millions would die.
There has to be another way.
There isn't. The Foundation has been containing anomalies for over a century. We've tried every approach. This is the only system that works. Absolute secrecy, rigorous containment, and the willing sacrifice of a few to protect the many. We're at the shore now. See the vessel ahead? That will be your transport and your first introduction to the Foundation's resources.
It's enormous.
The Foundation operates on a global scale, with resources that dwarf most governments. This is merely one small outpost.
What about my team? Their bodies?
They'll be processed according to protocol. Special containment procedures apply to all remains that have interacted with SCP entities, but they will be treated with respect. Their sacrifice will be recorded in the Foundation's archives.
That's it? They deserve more than being processed.
What would you prefer? A public ceremony? Media coverage? That would necessitate explaining what killed them, which would lead to more deaths. Is that what they would want? Their deaths to cause more suffering?
Now you're manipulating me.
I'm being pragmatic. The Foundation doesn't have the luxury of sentimentality, not when the consequences are so severe. If I were telling you half of the Foundation's many horror stories, you wouldn't be thinking about this at all. Like SCP-5000, SCP-682, and certainly not SCP-693, just to name a few.
I need a minute. This is a lot to process.
Take your time, but understand, the longer we remain here, the greater the risk of another SCP-96 incident. Make your decision before we're forced to make it for you.
If I join you, I want assurances that I'll have some measure of autonomy. I won't be a lab rat.
You will be treated as a valuable asset, not as a subject. Your military expertise will be respected and utilized appropriately. However, there will be testing to understand your unique resistance to SCP-96, but nothing inhumane.
And if I wanted to leave someday?
That would depend on many factors. Your integration into the Foundation, your access to sensitive information, your continued value versus security risk. There are Foundation personnel who eventually retire with appropriate memory modifications, but it's not common.
Memory modifications?
A necessary precaution to maintain secrecy. Now, your final decision? The vessel is prepared for departure. We need your answer.
I'll join.
Good. You will be debriefed and assigned to a containment unit. You will never speak of this to anyone, ever. Understood?
Understood.
Excellent. Welcome to the Foundation Apex, or should I say, Agent Apex now. Board the vessel. My personnel will direct you to your quarters. We depart in 10 minutes.
What about that thing? SCP-096? It's still out there.
Containment teams are re-establishing protocols as we speak. SCP-096 will remain on the island with enhanced security measures. Your experience will help improve those measures. Now board the vessel. This conversation is over.
I'm on board. They've put me in some kind of quarantine room. Steady lit. White walls. Just a bed and a desk.
Standard procedure for new personnel who have been exposed to SCP entities. You'll remain there during transit. I've sent additional files to your new tablet. Preliminary information about SCP-96. Study it. Familiarize yourself. We'll discuss your observations when we reach the mainland.
The tablet just received something. Opening it now.
That's the SCP-096 file. Clearance level restricted. Specifically prepared for your orientation. I'll contact you again when we dock. In approximately 3 hours, study the material carefully. Your insights could be valuable.
There's an image here of the creature. It's heavily pixelated.
Safety protocol. Even personnel with apparent resistance are not permitted to view SCP-96's unobscured face outside controlled testing environments. The pixelation prevents triggering, while still allowing for identification.
Even obscured, it's terrifying.
Indeed, that reaction is universal. A visceral response to its unnatural form. Even animals avoid it instinctively. Study the behavioral patterns, the containment procedures. You'll be tested on this information later.
Understood. I'll review everything. I can feel the ship moving now.
We've about to depart from the island. ETA to mainland facility is 3 hours. I'll leave you to your studies.
This file is extensive. Decades of observations.
The Foundation has been containing SCP-096 since 1987, when it was first discovered in the mountains. The documentation is comprehensive.
There's a section here about previous breaches. The casualties are enormous.
Unfortunately, yes. Each breach has led to improvements in containment procedures, but the nature of SCP-096's trigger makes it uniquely challenging to contain. A single photograph can cause catastrophic loss of life.
This image, the one with the sticky note covering its face, even with the face obscured, there's something profoundly wrong about it.
That's a common reaction. Even partial views of SCP-096 can cause significant psychological distress, though without triggering its aggressive response. Your resistance to the kill trigger is still perplexing and extremely valuable for research.
I'm feeling sick, just seeing it again, knowing what it did to my team.
Take a moment. The psychological impact is normal. Breathe deeply. Focus on the scientific aspects, not the emotional ones.
And how exactly am I supposed to do that? I watched it tear Pathfinder apart. I heard Gibraltar's final moments. And you expect me to be clinical about this?
Compartmentalization is essential for Foundation work. Emotional detachment preserves sanity. You will learn this in time, or you will break. Most adaptable.
You sound like you've lost your humanity.
I've seen things that humanity was never meant to see. Emotions become impractical when you stare into the abyss daily. Continue with your review. The second section details containment procedures. These are particularly relevant to your future duties.
I'm reading about what happens to people who see its face. SCP-096 will not stop. No matter what stands in its way, no matter the distance, it will find them and kill them.
Correct. Its pursuit capacity appears limitless. It has tracked viewers across continents, through solid obstacles, even into space. Nothing stops it until the viewer is terminated.
And you keep this thing alive when you know what it does?
We contain it because killing it may be impossible, or worse, may release something more dangerous. The Foundation's purpose is containment, not extermination.
So if I understand correctly, my entire team is dead. Because you people decided keeping a monster on an island was better than trying to destroy it?
Your team is dead because your military ignored our warnings and sent you into a restricted zone. The Foundation's decision to contain rather than terminate has saved countless lives. Failed termination attempts have resulted in breach scenarios with catastrophic casualties.
So you just keep collecting these things? These SCPs? Hiding them away from the world?
We secure. We contain, we protect. That is our mission. The alternative is chaos, mass panic, extinction-level events.
And who watches the Watchers? Who makes sure you don't abuse this power?
The O5 Council, 13 individuals who oversee all Foundation operations with absolute authority and absolute accountability.
So an organization with ungodly power polices itself. That's not exactly reassuring.
Your skepticism is noted and common among new recruits. You will come to understand in time. Continue your review.
Go screw yourselves. You killed my friends for this? For keeping this thing locked up? If you think I'm just going to sit here and let you get away with this, you're dead wrong.
Agent Apex, control yourself. This outburst is inappropriate and counterproductive. Your cooperation was freely given.
Your cronies are about to get a nasty surprise.
What are you doing? Your tablet is showing unauthorized access attempts. Cease immediately.
Military cybersecurity training, coming in handy right about now.
Stop! Security has been alerted. This will not end well for you. The room is being locked down.
Too late. I'm already in the ship's internal systems. Simple network architecture, sloppy security.
Soldier, what are you doing? Stand down immediately.
Found the engine controls. Let's turn this thing around and go pick up that bastard on the island.
What? You'll kill the entire fleet, including yourself.
If you're gonna kill us all for seeing a damn picture, I'm taking as many of you pricks down with me as I can.
This is madness. Security teams are approaching your position. They will use lethal force.
Let them try. I'm just gonna show them the picture.
You don't understand what you're doing. The consequences. The bodies of your friends are on board.
At least they'll get a proper funeral pyre. Instead of being processed in your sick facilities.
This won't bring them back. It won't change anything. The Foundation will contain this incident, just like any other.
Maybe, but I won't have to live with the knowledge that I let their deaths mean nothing. Tell me, Watcher, how many of these anomalies do you have? How many monsters are you keeping from the world?
Admiral Hauser, we have a situation. The new asset has compromised the ship's systems. He's taking the ship back to the island and is going to show someone a picture of SCP-096 to trigger an attack. Security unable to reach his position. Evacuation procedures initiated. Requesting immediate assistance.
Containment status of SCP-096?
Secure on the island. Containment teams have re-established protocols.
Personnel status?
Evacuation in progress. Estimated 80% can be removed before critical failure.
Research materials status?
SCP-096 samples and documentation are being prioritized for evacuation. Subject corpses may be lost.
All ships are moving away from Sector Gamma 9. There is nothing else we can do. The priority is maintaining SCP-096's containment. Let him have the ship.
This changes nothing, Apex. You're one man. The Foundation is eternal. Your sacrifice will be recorded and forgotten.
Maybe, but I die on my terms, not yours. And I die knowing I didn't become part of your sick system.
Your noble defiance is wasted. The world will never know. Your friends will still be listed as casualties of a classified operation, and SCP-096 will remain contained. Your death changes nothing.
We'll see about that. I've set the ship on a collision course, right back to the island.
You can't. You're gonna kill everyone.
That's the idea.
All ships move away from Sector Gamma 9. Priority Alpha. Maintain minimum safe distance of 5 nautical miles. Prepare countermeasures. If that vessel breaches the containment perimeter around the island, get ready to blow it to hell.
Countermeasures against our own vessel? Sir, we still have personnel aboard.
Acceptable losses. SCP-096 cannot be allowed to leave the containment zone. Not under any circumstances. Is that clear? Watcher 005?
Crystal clear, Admiral. Countermeasures standing by.
What's the status of the rogue agent?
Still barricaded in the auxiliary control room. He's locked down all access, and he's flooded the surrounding compartments.
Clever. Remote override?
Failed. He's isolated the systems, cut all network connections. Manual control only now.
Time to impact with the island?
Approximately 5 minutes, at current speed and trajectory.
And SCP-096's location?
Northern quadrant, away from the projected impact site. But if the vessel crash lands,
Containment breach becomes likely, especially if he's brought images of 096 with him.
that seems to be his plan. A revenge suicide mission.
Then we can't allow that vessel to reach the island. Prepare to fire on my command. T-minus 10 minutes.
Understood, sir. Apex, listen to me. The fleet is preparing to destroy the vessel before it reaches the island. You have minutes, at most.
Let them try. I've disabled the transponders and the vessel signature modulators. They'll have trouble getting a clean lock.
You can't possibly think this will work, even if you reach the island. What then?
Then I introduce SCP-096 to modern technology. Ever wonder what happens when its image goes viral?
You wouldn't. The death toll would be catastrophic. Millions would die.
And whose fault would that be? The monster? Or the people who kept it secret instead of finding a way to destroy it?
It can't be destroyed. We've tried every conventional weapon, every experimental technology. It always regenerates, always comes back. Containment is the only option.
Then maybe the world deserves to know the truth. Maybe they deserve a chance to prepare, instead of being kept in the dark by people like you. Got someone here who wants to meet you, Watcher.
Who is that? What are you doing?
Just having a chat with one of your Foundation goons. Say hi to Dr. Morris. He was trying to access the manual override. Wasn't expecting to find me waiting.
Apex, release him immediately. He's non-combat personnel.
Sorry, can't do that. He's my insurance policy and my first test subject.
Test subject? What are you talking about?
I showed him the file, the uncensored image of SCP-096. Turns out when you cut someone's eyelids off, they have to look at what you want them to.
You sick fool! What have you done?
Created a ticking time bomb. Dr. Morris here is marked for death, and when SCP-096 comes for him, your containment is broken.
Do you realize what you've done? You've sealed his fate and potentially doomed us all.
Dramatic, aren't we? It won't come for him until it sees him, and it won't see him until I crash this ship onto the island. Unless your containment isn't as secure as you claim.
This is madness, Apex. Pure madness. Even for revenge, this is too far.
Is it? You people play God, deciding who lives and who dies. All in the name of containment. Maybe it's time someone judged you.
Admiral Hauser is preparing to fire. The vessel will be destroyed before it reaches the island. This is your last chance. Surrender now.
Not going to happen. I've sealed all compartments, flooded the access tunnels, disabled the remote detonation systems. You taught me well in that brief orientation. Foundation ship schematics were in the files you gave me.
Apex, please. This won't bring your team back.
No, it won't. But it might save others from their fate. And it'll teach the Foundation a lesson about playing with fire.
We don't play with fire. We contain it to protect humanity.
Dr. Morris disagrees. He's nodding, by the way. Turns out he was already having doubts about the ethics of your operation. Quite the interesting conversation we've had.
Dr. Morris is a researcher. He doesn't understand the full picture, the necessity of what we do.
Actually, he understands perfectly. He's seen the classified files, the ones above my clearance, about the D-class personnel, about the experiments, about what really happens to processed bodies.
Those measures are necessary for containment, for research.
Save it. Impact with the island in approximately 3 minutes, unless your ships blow us out of the water first, which I doubt they can manage without a clean lock.
Apex, listen to me. This is your final warning. The Foundation will not allow this breach. They will sink the vessel, with you on it.
Then we die together. Me, Dr. Morris, and your precious secrets.
What do you want? What will it take to end this?
Nothing. This ends one way, with the truth getting out. About SCP-096, about the Foundation, about all of it.
The truth would kill millions. Is that what you want? To be responsible for a global catastrophe?
The blood is on your hands, not mine. You created this situation. You maintained it. And now you'll face the consequences.
Target locked. All vessels confirm firing solutions. Prepare to fire on my mark.
Beta vessel ready. Firing solution confirmed.
Alpha vessel ready. Firing solution confirmed.
Delta vessel ready. Firing solution confirmed.
On my mark. Moondram. Dusra. First, fire!
Missiles away.
Missiles away.
Missiles away.
I see them. Your missiles. Too late to change course now, but not too late to send this. Everything I've learned about SCP-096, everything I've learned about the Foundation, I've uploaded to a secure server with a deadman switch.
Impossible. All external communications are jammed.
I planned for that. Military training, remember? Hijacked your own satellite uplink before you locked everything down.
You're bluffing. Our systems would have detected a transmission.
Not if I used your own protocols, your own encryption, hidden in routine status updates.
What have you done?
Created insurance if the Foundation doesn't release a full disclosure about SCP-096, about all the SCPs, in 48 hours. Everything goes public, including images.
You wouldn't. Millions would die.
Then you better find a way to neutralize that thing, instead of just hiding it. 48 hours, Watcher. Tick-tock.
We'll find your server. We'll stop the upload. You can't win this.
Maybe not, but I can make you bleed. First impact. That missile hit the hull. Dr. Morris says goodbye. Because I think our pale friend knows we're coming. Oh, and there's the other missile. Oh crap, I guess your men have pretty good aim.
Apex. Wait.
Watcher 005. Status report.
Target neutralized, sir. But we have a problem.
Explain.
Apex claims to have uploaded all SCP-096 data to an external server with a dead man switch.
Verify.
Checking communication logs now. There was an unusual data packet embedded in routine telemetry approximately 50 minutes ago.
Size?
Large enough to be concerning, but compressed and encrypted.
Destination?
Unknown. The transmission used our own satellite network, then bounced through multiple nodes.
Timeline?
Apex claimed 48 hours before full public disclosure.
Threats?
Complete exposure of SCP-096 and potentially other SCPs, including uncensored images.
Unacceptable. Initiate protocol Omega-7. Full network trace. Locate and neutralize the server. Use all available assets.
Sir, if this is real, we may be looking at an XK-class end-of-world scenario.
I'm aware. Notify the O5 Council immediately and deploy MTF units to all major population centers. Prepare for the worst.
Do you think he was bluffing?
It doesn't matter. We can't take that risk. Not with SCP-096. What's the status of the island containment?
Intact. The vessel sank before reaching shore. No signs of SCP-096 activity.
Small mercies. And the bodies?
No survivors, as ordered.
Good. At least we've contained this part of the incident. Now we hunt down that server. Before the countdown ends...
And if we can't find it in time?
Then God help us all.
What about what he said? About neutralizing SCP-096 instead of containing it?
The Foundation has tried every available method. The results were... catastrophic.
So we just keep containing it? Forever?
Until a better solution presents itself. Yes, that's our job, Watcher. Not to judge, not to destroy, but to contain. Remember that.
Even if Apex was right, even if we're just delaying the inevitable?
He wasn't right. He was scared, angry, grieving. He couldn't see the bigger picture.
And what is the bigger picture, sir?
Survival, at any cost. Prepare your report for the O5 Council. I want every detail, including Apex's apparent immunity to SCP-096. That might be the only valuable outcome of this disaster.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now get to work.
It's done. We found the server. It is destroyed.
Good work, Watcher. Now, if you would, another military vessel is heading to the island. Please see to it that you don't lose one of your ships this time.
Of course. No survivors, as always.